Welcome to Market Close Daily. After the bell, before tomorrow. Today is Friday, November 14th, 2025. We opened deep in the red this morning, but buyers stepped in and the market recovered throughout the day. This update is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and manage your risk. Here's how the major indexes closed today. The S&P 500 finished at 6,734, down just 0.1%. The Dow Jones ended the day at 47,147, down 0.7%. The Nasdaq closed at 22,900, up 0.1%. It was a classic reversal pattern, a sharp drop after the open, then steady buying throughout the afternoon. Tech and AI. NVIDIA Tech once again played a major role today, led by NVIDIA. The stock opened down more than 3%, but buyers kept stepping in. By the close, NVIDIA finished up nearly 2%. This stock continues to drive sentiment across the entire tech sector, and all eyes are now on NVIDIA's earnings report coming up Wednesday, November 19th, after the market closes. Volatility is very likely as we approach that date. Crypto and gold. Crypto and precious metals were under pressure today. Bitcoin dropped below $95,000. The official 4 p.m. benchmark settled just above 94,200, its lowest daily close since April. A wave of leveraged long liquidations hit the crypto market, adding more volatility across the board. Gold also pulled back sharply, down about 2 to 3%, as rising treasury yields reduced demand for safe haven assets. Rates and the Fed. The 10-year Treasury yield moved up to about 4.14%. That small rise added pressure to markets early in the session. The Federal Reserve has already cut rates twice this year, but another cut in December is far from certain. Inflation progress has slowed, and recent commentary from the Fed has leaned cautious. Because of the long government shutdown earlier this year, a number of economic reports were delayed. Some of that data finally arrives next week, including construction spending, factory orders, and the International Trade Report. The delayed September jobs report is scheduled for Thursday, November 20th. This could shift expectations around the next Fed decision. Fund flows and sentiment. Fund flows this week show a slow shift towards safety. U.S. equity funds saw roughly $1.1 billion in net inflows, still positive, but the smallest amount in about a month. Bond funds, on the other hand, brought in nearly $9 billion, about double the previous week. This doesn't signal fear, but it does suggest investors are becoming more selective as we head into year-end. Trader watch list. Here are the key names and sectors to watch heading into Monday. Number 1. NVIDIA. Expect big moves leading into Wednesday's earnings. Number 2. The index ETFs. SPY, QQQ, and IWM. These will respond quickly to any changes in yields or tech sentiment. Number 3. Crypto-linked stocks. With Bitcoin sitting at major support, miners and exchanges could see sharp moves in either direction. Long-term investor outlook. For long-term investors, the big picture hasn't changed. AI and large-cap tech remain strong structural themes, but valuations are elevated. Small caps continue to struggle, and bond yields are attracting more defensive inflows. A balanced approach makes sense until economic data becomes clearer. What to watch next week? Here's your roadmap for next week. Monday, the Empire State Manufacturing Index and the delayed construction spending report. Tuesday, factory orders for August. Wednesday, the International Trade Report and NVIDIA earnings after the bell. Thursday, the delayed September jobs report, a potential market mover. Outro. That wraps up Market Close Daily for Friday, November 14th, 2025. If this helped you get ready for next week, tap like, subscribe, and leave a comment with the ticker you want covered on Monday. This is Market Close Daily, after the bell, before tomorrow. See you next time.